What is up, everybody? This is your host, Jesston Williams, CEO, owner of Str8 Meals and Lifestyle, guys. So this is my very first podcast, right? And if you guys follow me on IG, follow my social media platforms, I'm all about motivation, about being the better you, best version of yourself possible through your mindset, through your physical health, and through your diet as well too. That's what I do: meal plans, workout plans, life coaching. That's the whole thing that I do. So today I actually have my buddy here, Isaac. Isaac Saki has his
What's
own
up,
clothing
bro?
line. Sad Smile Clothing. The man, the myth, the legend is here today. Um, so excited to have you on today, bro. Looking forward to this discussion today and just have a good time with it. And if you just want to start just by introducing yourself a bit, just kind of tell the people who you are, bro. And
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Before I introduce myself, I just want to say thank you for the
of
opportunity.
course, man.
It's my second podcast, so let's see how it goes, man.
We got it.
But yeah, my name's Isaac. I go by Saki. I'm the owner and CEO of SADSMILE Clothing Company here in San Diego, California. Pretty much what Sad Smile stands for is getting past the sadness in your life and onto the smiles.
Yes,
So
sir.
keeping everybody positive and we all go through something, bro. So I always say, it could be depression, anxiety, or maybe even substance abuse. And so, just I wanted to make a brand that allowed people to understand that we're not alone, right?
Yeah.
We all have our struggles. So yeah,
Right.
a little bit about me. I'm from San Diego, born and raised, and yeah, bro, hand it back to you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
before I do, bro,
Yeah.
I got a little gift for you.
Oh, we got a gift.
We got a little gift for
Hold
you,
on.
bro. A little sad smile hat for
We
you,
got
man.
some merch.
Yeah.
Some more merch. And if you guys didn't see already, I am rocking the Sad Smile hoodie. I did order it about a week or two ago. I don't know if you guys can see right there. Sad Smile. Go and get that. SADSMILEClothing.com.
Yeah, sadsmile.co. That's it, man.
SADSMILE.co. My
Yeah,
boy
no
gifted me
M.
with the Sad Smile. Bro, come on now. Trucker hat. And this combination with the tan and orange is just fire. Come on now. We're not even
Ooh,
going to deny
dude,
that.
yeah, that's a fit right there, man.
Let's go.
There you
Awesome,
go,
Isaac. I
bro.
actually have something for you as well too,
Ooh,
man.
yeah, I seen that envelope
Go ahead
sitting
and
there,
open
bro.
that up, buddy. You get your own
I'm
little thing
excited
for
about
me
that
too.
one. All right, let's
You
see
know.
what this is.
So that right there, my
Ooh,
friend,
ooh,
you
okay.
get your very own. If you want to show the camera, you get your very
Yeah,
own Make
dude.
It Happen playbook, man. So that
I'll show
book
both
right
of them off.
there, Isaac, I don't know if you work out or whatnot, but if you do, I advise you to start.
Very
Advise
cool,
you
bro.
to just, get into it at some point. But that book right there, that is a contract of you basically saying you decide to be a better you. So you can use that to track your workouts. You can use that to track your food, calories, everything, everything under the sun. Take notes. You can put your weight, take pictures of yourself, put it in there. That's just a
Dude,
way for you to just kind of keep track of your progress, whenever you decide to start your journey with health and fitness, man.
right
So
on, bro. Right on. Thank
awesome.
you. I appreciate this. I do work out. I do jujitsu
Oh,
pretty
there
much
you
like
go.
every day, bro, but
Awesome.
I need to get on a schedule, so this will
Yeah, I
definitely
mean,
help,
at
bro.
least you can track your workouts, man. So, how's the jiu-jitsu, bro?
Dude,
That's
super
pretty cool.
cool. I've been doing it for about 2 years.
Yeah,
I'm a four stripe blue belt now, so learning pretty fast in the 2 years that I've been doing it,
that's cool.
and it's actually been a life changing experience, bro.
Yeah,
It teaches you how to use your mind and overcome problems,
there
which
we
goes
go.
hand in hand with the brand and
Yeah,
with your business as well.
that's actually what I was gonna ask. Did you get into that specifically to kind of be like an outlet,
Oh,
for you to kind of deal with,
thank you
to
for this
help you
too,
deal?
bro.
Yeah, of course, bro. To help you deal with whatever you're going with, or were you kind of just like always wanted to do jujitsu, or how did you get into
At,
that?
at first, bro, jujitsu was just kind of I just said I need to try something new.
Yeah,
And I had a little bit of free time, and I said I also want to find a way to work out that isn't soccer based because I played soccer
yeah,
growing
I
up my
remember. Yeah,
entire life, bro. And so trying to get away from soccer just so that I can learn like a new sport and really try and hone in on it. That's kind of what led me to jujitsu. But dude, like I said, it's just been an absolute awesome journey, and
that's
it,
cool.
it really teaches you to use your mind to solve problems, right? And so that can be applied in all aspects of life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome, bro. So my next question for you, man, just I was thinking about it, and the logo. Obviously, you have a smiley face, but it has a sad smile over it. So, just want to start with So, what made you go for that? What was your story behind that? Just kind of give us some insight to your story with that, and
Yeah,
just
with the logo.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. So It's actually a pretty cool story. So I was going door to door, doing sales for a company, right? Doing a
Yeah.
home improvement company, and the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And so when the pandemic hit, everything froze,
Yeah.
and I really started to feel kind of frozen in between being happy that I had all this free time and being sad that I didn't really have anything to work towards,
Yeah.
right? And so I kind of connected really well in that time with my artistic background. And so I started a painting, and it was supposed to be a self-portrait, bro,
Mm-hmm.
but it actually ended up super simple. It's actually the little logo.
Yeah.
And so, I just wanted to kind of create a self-portrait that showed my feelings and the emotions of being stuck in the middle of happiness and
Mm.
sadness. But then at the same time, I realized through painting it allowed me to realize that we need both in life. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of the time people look so much for positivity that we don't realize that the negative things in our life, or I like to say the negative things in our life, aren't really negative. They're just signs that we can do better, right?
Love that. Yeah.
So that's kind of where the Sad Smile logo came from. It's kind of inspired by the Joker. A lot of people like to
Yeah.
relate it to the Watchmen logo,
Yeah.
or the little smiley face on there as well. And yeah, man. So that's kind of where it came from. And I made 50 hoodies with just that logo on it. And that was the first product I ever dropped under Sad Smile.
Yeah.
And those sold out within 2-3 days, bro. So that's when I knew. I was like, okay, let me stop thinking about going back to work for somebody else. Let me start thinking about going to work for myself,
Ooh, yes. Yeah,
and from there
man.
it bloomed Sad Smile, bro.
Yeah. So it's a couple points that you made that I want to touch on. The first one, of you saying, about the negative, thing, and just kind of how that, it's not necessarily a negative thing. So that's one
Right.
thing that I always, tell people is like, you know, they're, everything works together for your good, whether
Yes.
if you realize it or not, no matter what it looks like on the surface, you know, and we, they always say, either makes you or break you, but eventually it works together for your good. There's some lesson there in that negative time or that bad that you had to
Totally,
learn,
dude. Totally.
and it helps you elevate. So for me, for example, just most recently, bro, I was working for a software company out in Arizona. I started a new job April 8th, but I was working for a company, out there for almost 2 years. Yeah, a little over 2 years, bro.
Hmm.
Out of the blue, my boss, it's a Friday. My boss hands me, this slip. He's like, today's your last day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So today's your last day. So what had happened was what led to that. I had made a mistake in my process, because I was doing cold calls, the SDR, sales development representative. So I made a mistake in my process and whatnot, but I didn't think it would be to the point where I would lose my job, right?
Right.
Because that conversation I had with him when he talked to me about it, it didn't go anywhere near like you're in jeopardy. Like your job is in jeopardy, your
Right.
job's at
Right.
stake. And something was telling me too, like just to ask him that day, like, is my job on the line or
Yeah.
what? Because I was just kind of unsure, but I'm like, oh, it's like it didn't seem like it, but I'm like, he's just like, oh, I'll give you the weekend, whatever, think about it, like blah blah blah. He's like, I think about what I gotta do. The next day, Friday, man, I work until like 12 o'clock. He hands me this letter. Today's your last day. I'm like, what? Like,
Wow.
bro, you know what I mean? So that's what I had to deal with, bro. But if that never happened, I would never be sitting right here with you right now,
Yes.
Isaac. That's the thing. I would have never started my business on February 17th.
Oh,
It
100%, bro.
legit pushed me to just do what I wanted to do. And I legit that day, I told my dad, I said, I am tired of working for people. I kid you, I told my dad, you can ask my dad this. Like, I said, Dad, I am
I'm
tired
tired
of
of
working
working.
for people. Like, I hate it because it's like it can be taken away any day, when you work in the corporate world or
Oh
whatever. It's,
yeah.
and they fire at will, whatever. Like, and if you're not prepared for that, man, like it can hurt, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, the first few weeks of dealing with that was tough. But I
I
had to
could
make a
imagine.
decision. It's like you can either stay in this corner and cry and wallow away in your sorrow, or you can, bro, pick your feet up, pull your pants up, tighten your belt, and get to work, man. And I was just like, you know what, man, like forget that, bro. Like this isn't gonna break me. This is
Yeah,
definitely gonna
yeah.
make me.
Bro, you took that sad and you made it into a
Bro,
smile, right?
literally, and that's the whole point, though. Exactly. I was no, bro, I was crying, bro. I kid you not, like I'm a grown ass man, dude. I was crying, bro. Like, I was crying because, like, not necessarily because I lost my job, but I had a great relationship with the people that I work with, bro. We were a team, for the
Right.
past 2 years, and I traveled all over the country, last year going to events and whatnot with these people and just creating different relationships, and I love what I did. But for me personally, bro, God was just like, your time is done, and I thought I
Yep.
could have just getting, they could have just gave me a write up or whatever, but God's like, no, this isn't in your future, you
Yeah,
know.
dude. To go along that
Yeah,
route too. When I first started off, I was looking for mentors, right?
yeah,
And a lot of the mentors that I went to, some of them were real cool people, bro, and I'm still in contact with them today. But others of them, they just would take my money, and then like I'd never hear from them again.
yeah,
And these guys are asking for a lot of money to help somebody start their brand, right? I
yeah.
understand it. They have stuff to do. Their time is very valuable. But when you
Excuse me.
give somebody that amount of trust, right, and they don't return it,
Yeah,
it hurts really bad, bro. So it's kind of the same thing,
yeah,
right? Like you trusted that company, you gave your effort to them, and then it didn't come in return when you had that slip up or whatever.
yeah,
But if it wasn't for those people making me sad at the moment and me being able to turn that sadness into fuel,
yeah. Yes,
and
sir.
and say, no, now I'm gonna go back and prove you wrong, then I wouldn't be where I am
Yeah,
today.
exactly, bro. And that's the thing. But the way I look at it, bro, it's like, don't, like, I'm not, do what you want to do, but I always tell people, don't try to prove other people wrong. Prove yourself. Because sometimes we have self doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing, and I was just telling my parents, before I got on the road, I was talking to my parents. I got a little emotional. They're like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "This is a lot to take in." I was like, because honestly, a couple years ago, I said I did not see myself doing what I'm doing now. I said I always wanted to have my own business and this and that. I said, but I didn't see myself doing it because of the mindset that I had.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was just something, that was just a dream, just it will always be a dream. And, bro, but it felt great. I'm like, wow, like I'm actually doing this. I'm getting on the road, driving to California, like doing this podcast. I'm also hosting an event, this Thursday,
Yeah,
at,
yeah,
at the
dude.
beach, man. We're
I'm
doing the
ready to run, man.
doing the beach run. Yeah,
I'm
come
ready
on
to
out,
run,
Ryan.
man.
You're welcome to come too. Ryan's the guy that's recording the whole thing, by the way. But so yeah, I'm hosting. Doing. But that's the thing, bro. It's like if I never went through what I went through, even before that, that got me to the point of getting that job and the mindset change I had to do to get to the point of being there, and then experiencing what I experienced, having that downfall. But the climb is so sweet, bro. And that's the thing my dad always tells me. It's not about the
Yeah.
top, it's about the journey to the top.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about that journey. That's where your story is, man. That's where you create memories. That's where you can tell people like, this, I went through this, and this. And my pops always tells me, start writing this down too. You should start just documenting your journey, man. Just like, and because you look back on it, it's like, wow, I really did that.
Yeah, it
You
makes it
know,
real, right? It
yeah,
concretes it a little bit more.
to know that, like, you, not you, but just in a general, so you as an I, you made a conscious decision to be better, and you want it more and to pursue what you want. That's the whole thing, man. That's what I was talking to Ryan about before you came in here. It's like, you can do anything that you want, literally. You have to, but you have to overcome those mental hurdles. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes consistency. You have to
Definitely.
break some old habits. There's a lot of things that come into play, when it comes to, just when you're going for your dreams, and you want to follow that path of success, because the
Yeah.
people at the top, they didn't get there by sleeping, bro. They put in countless hours, bro. Like, honestly, these past couple weeks, I've been so tired. Like, I tired, bro. Just planning, coming out here, planning that event, making sure this is gonna be set up, bro. And I was calling, I don't know how many different studios. I told Ryan, I was like, this is the only place that answered the phone. I don't even understand. You
How
know how
you
many
yeah, how
studio
do you run a studio and
Bro,
not answer
this
the
is the
phone?
only place that answered the freaking phone. I'm like, bro, but that just shows me it was meant for me to be here.
Yep.
Because what's meant for you is meant for you, and God's gonna place you exactly where you need to be at the right time, bro.
Yep.
So I'm
Well, yeah, like
yeah,
like you said, like God's gonna call you, right?
yeah,
And
bro.
it's up to you to answer the
Answer
phone,
that call,
man.
bro.
So,
And that's and
answer it, dude.
yeah,
Pick
literally,
pick
you
it
gotta
up
answer that
and
call when he's knocking. The thing is like, when you knock on the door, bro, he'll open the door, bro. You
yeah.
just have to start seeking.
Yep.
Seek the things you want, because he knows the desires of your heart. He knows what you want, but it's like, just reach out to me. Put away your pride, put away your selfishness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'll open that door of opportunity, but you got to walk in when that door's open, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
I like one of the things that you said was like you have to like die and then be reborn, bro. And we just had Easter, right?
Bro,
So it's
come
kind of
on,
on the
right.
same thing. So
Literally,
you
bro.
gotta let those old habits die, and you
Yes,
gotta
bro.
become somebody completely new. It's
Exactly,
hard
bro.
because, and I don't know if you've kind of experienced this already, but when you first start in that entrepreneurial journey, it's a big change from when you're getting paid an hourly wage,
Bro,
right?
huge change.
You know, I don't know. Can you speak to that a little bit,
Bro,
bro? Like,
yes, bro. Like it's and that's the thing. So going from having a great salary, making great commission, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna get into how much money I was making, but bro, I was making great money, like great money, like above average, with my money, I would say. And to for that to be gone in an instant, bro, and then to pursue the entrepreneurial thing, bro, it's stressful, starting out because you're like, I don't know how this is gonna work out.
yeah,
You're like, okay, I barely have any money saved up. It's like I had money saved up, but then it's like you're not working, so you're using that savings, and then you got your bills, you got your car note, you got rent, you got whatever else. And then that money slowly starts to, like you're
yep,
good for a bit.
dwindle
That money
away.
starts to go away, man, and then it's like, all right, and I got to a point, where it was stressing me out, bro, like after a point, and then I just had to make up in my mind and just I had to remember like everything that you need, God will provide.
Yes,
Don't worry about your bills. Don't worry about this and that. Just focus on what it is you want to do because and I'm coming from a place of my heart. That's the thing. When you're doing things from the heart, God knows that, and he's going to bless you, bro. Like
yeah,
because you're coming from a great place and that's the thing like you, bro. You want to help spread, awareness to, mental health and, everything and just help people, navigate that. And that's my whole thing is to help people. That is my purpose, bro. It's not even about, I don't care about the money. I don't care about the fame. I don't care about how many followers I have, this and that. It's all about helping people, bro, just overcome those humps in life, bro,
yeah,
or showing them that you have a different outlet. You don't have to do this. You don't have to
yeah.
keep doing something you don't want to, or like it can be anything, bro. Someone that's on drugs, someone that's out in the streets, bro. And anyone, bro. Someone that deals with body image issues, or
Oh,
even
totally.
depression or this and that. Because I've dealt with all of that, bro. I've dealt with depression, bro. I've dealt with body image issues. Bro. I've dealt with a lot of things, bro. And the thing is, like, but no one would even know that just because of the way I carry myself
Right.
today. It's like my smile. Exactly, my smile hides so much, but it's like I don't let that consume me. It's like you have to let light consume you and you have to be light, bro. And the
Yeah.
thing is you let that stuff fuel you. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
it's like
Exactly.
for me it's like, okay, I never want to go back to that place I was in before. So it's like I kind of have like a rock bottom set. It's like I set a rock bottom for myself. If I ever see myself getting to this point, or if I get to that point, you got to open your eyes and, bro, get back to grinding. Like climb that ladder again, bro. Don't go past rock bottom, because once you go past like a certain point, bro, you fall, you go back in that hole, and it's a hole that's hard to get out of, bro, because I've been
Very
in that
hard.
hole 10,000, bro, 10,000, 100,000 times, bro. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's yeah, bro, like life is crazy, but life is great, man. Like I love it, but that's the whole thing, bro. It's just to motivate people, bro. Show people like, there's a different way, bro. You don't have to continue to be like this. Your mindset doesn't have to continue to be that way, and honestly, I just try to do it by leading by example as well too, bro. Like you follow me on IG, bro. What am I
Right.
talking about mostly, bro?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
all
I'm talking about
motivation.
God, bro, motivation. Like it's God and motivation, biggest two things. All my Instagram poster. I don't know if you pay attention, but all my captions for the most part are Bible verses. A lot of
Mm.
people that goes over a lot of people's head.
Yeah, yeah, that definitely
Like
has gone over my head,
that, yeah,
man.
bro. Exactly. That's the thing. You wouldn't even recognize that, but a lot of my, bro, majority of my posts, the captions are Bible verses.
Beautiful.
And that's what it's about, man. And um, actually speaking about that, I kind of want to transition here for a bit, since we're talking about God and whatnot. So what has been your journey? What has your journey been like with God? And your life and dealing with sad smile, and just when you were going through your point of that sadness, how did you incorporate God into that? Did you incorporate God? What was that like for you?
Yeah, yeah.
During that
So,
time.
I think the story kind of starts a little earlier than Sad Smile, especially with God.
Yeah.
Um, it's a hard story to tell because it's very personal to me.
Yeah,
But I
for
think
sure.
it's important to let other people know that they're not alone, right? So my mom was an alcoholic growing up, and so that was very hard on our home.
Yeah.
God bless her. She's doing amazing now, and
Amen.
she's the inspiration behind a lot of what I do and a lot of the creativity that I have.
Awesome.
Um, but I just remember, when things would go bad, at home during that period, um, I would go to my room and I would just sit and pray, and I would pray that things would get better. And
Amen.
so coming to this point and to the point where, things look way more full of light, like you were saying, it's kind of proven
Yeah.
that the prayer has worked, right? It's kind of proven that God's listening, that God's watching, and that he's not only watching, but he's allowing these things to happen so
Yes,
that you
sir.
can
There you
get to a
go.
certain point, right? So,
There you
one of
go.
my favorite sayings, and I don't even know if it's a Bible verse, it might be, bro, but it's like when you ask God for strength, he gives you a hard situation so
Yeah.
that you can build strength, right?
Yeah.
And
Right.
so, yeah, dude, God has been an absolute awesome and the most important part of my journey for sure. I just recently started going back to church, but I
Love it,
was but
man.
I was always reading the Bible and studying the Word of God. So that was kind of deeply rooted in me. Um, but dude, when you start the entrepreneurial journey, and I think this is one of the coolest things, is when you start to meet other entrepreneurs, you start to realize how much faith really uh is like the biggest factor, right?
Bro,
Because you
yes.
don't know how the next year is gonna be. You don't know when the
Bro,
next harvest is gonna be.
exactly.
So yeah, dude, having faith and having God right alongside of
Right.
you, and being able to always look to the Bible and have that push you forward is
Right.
key and has been key for my development at all
Love that,
also.
man.
Yeah.
Awesome. And with you saying that, like you saying, you don't know when the next harvest is gonna come, bro. That was kind of how I was feeling a few weeks ago because I had my Josh Martinez, and Josh
Yeah,
Martinez, right?
yeah, I know
So he's
Josh.
one of my clients. He's one of my clients, and then
Yeah,
I
dude,
have
that's awesome.
this girl out in Phoenix that goes to my church. She's one of my clients as well. And then I just signed up my buddy Kane. He's the guy I've been training with. The guy I actually started training him last year, and I've still been training him, and now he's like my client,
Oh,
like
cool,
for my
man.
business.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I worked at EOS part time as a trainer over the summer last
Okay,
year just
okay.
for fun. While I was still working my other job, and he was actually my first client, and he's been with me ever since, bro. And even after I left the gym and everything, he hit me up. He's like, bro, can we still work out? I'm like, yeah, bro. I don't charge him, to work out. I wasn't charging him to work out anything. He pays for the meals, obviously, because like I have to buy the food and everything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but that's just what he's paying for. It's just his meals. Other than
Oh,
that,
that's
the
awesome.
workouts, everything, bro, give it to him, bro. I'm just like, bro, you got it.
Yeah,
And
he's been there since day
yeah,
one, man.
bro,
You
that's
gotta
and
you
that's
gotta give it
that's a
back to him.
story I can tell, bro. And that's at one point too. I do want to have him come on the show as well too. And I'm like, bro, just tell your journey from where you started, bro, and just how you did. Because, bro, Kane, I'll get into that. You know what I mean? Like I'll get into that
Yeah.
because that's a whole nother
It would be
conversation
too
for a
long.
different show. But the point I was making there was the girl that I had. She was like, oh, actually, I'm gonna hold off until the next couple months. So I'm like, oh man. I'm like, dang, dude, like. I'm like, damn, I just lost a client, for a little bit, so I'm like, now I'm down to two clients. And then, um, here we are. And then, but the thing is, when she hopped off, he hopped on, and it was like, God was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to replace,
Yeah.
I'm filling that spot. Like,
Oh,
don't
for
even,
sure.
because at first I'm like, damn, dude, I just lost another client, because I'm like, that's a financial loss for me. Not really, you know what I mean? But it is a financial loss because
Yeah.
money is a part of it.
They say God will close the window so he can open a door,
Right,
right?
exactly. And then put Kane in place, but Kane ended up being my biggest order yet. So that's the crazy
Nice,
part.
dude.
Put him in,
Nice.
and then God gave me more. He's like, don't even worry about it because I'm gonna give you more. So Kane just started bringing this other guy to the gym. His name's Lennox, and now he's like, yeah, bro, I smell the food that Kane like heats up at work and whatnot. And he started coming. He's like, yeah, bro, like when I get paid like next week, bro, like I want to hop on like. And then God's like, don't
Nice,
even worry
dude.
about it.
Yeah.
And then it just goes like that. He's just gonna provide. He's gonna provide. It's like, but for me, it's like when you have that time of uncertainty when it's like, damn, like I just lost a client or whatever. It's like you can't let that consume you, bro, because then it'll be a mental. Just it eats away at the mental, bro. And then you're stressed, and then you're worried. Then you can't think straight. You can't think about how you're gonna make your next move.
Exactly.
But it's like I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm just gonna keep going. And then boom, Lennox shows up like 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "Oh yeah, bro, I want the meals too." And then it just goes from word of mouth because they all work at the same place. So think about it. It's all the coworkers, right? They all talk. They all
Right,
work
right.
out.
Once one, once
You know what I
the
mean?
two, once three.
Bro, it's really like what is it? Like a
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like a domino effect
Yeah,
almost.
domino
Yeah,
effect. There
I'm
you
talking to
go,
like
man. Yeah.
I was thinking I was thinking
I
of
was like, oh,
I was like trickle, but no,
I was
it's like a
Justin's
domino.
starting to dance over here. Like, I hope he doesn't make me have to dance.
Oh, yeah.
No, dude, it is. It's a domino
Yeah,
effect, you
bro.
know, and it's been cool because I just hit my third year in business, and
Bro, that's a blessing,
so,
bro.
dude, it's such a blessing. But so many people, so many of my friends have started to reach out to me like randomly, and they say, Isaac, I saw, three people out in downtown San Diego wearing your brand. I saw three people out in PB wearing your brand. And it's just like different people and different friends that I've made, different relationships, bro. Kind of like how you're saying, you
Yeah,
have to
bro.
start those relationships
Mm-hmm.
before you really, you have to plant the seed before you take the harvest, right?
Yes,
So
bro.
it's as an entrepreneur, the game changes.
Right.
You're not just going to pick up your harvest every week.
Yeah.
You have to plant the seed before you can actually go
Have
and
to,
take
bro.
the food from it, fruit from the tree, right?
Yeah, bro.
So relationships are super important, but it's been cool to see, SADSMILE start to really get out there, and when I do pop-up shops, people come into the pop-up shop, hey, I've seen you guys on Instagram, I've seen you guys on Twitter, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
right? It's like, dude, finally, I've been doing this for
Yeah.
over 4 years, it's like, it's finally hitting, so that's cool to see that, it's coming back around now.
You know what just came to me, bro? As you're talking about 3 years, bro. Think about things do always happen in threes, bro. Like when you think
Mm.
about it, like three's
Mm-hmm.
bro, it's a holy number, bro. Like 333, whatnot. I don't know if into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ancient
balance,
numbers or
bro.
whatnot, but
Mm-hmm.
bro, what's crazy? It just came to me, bro, because this is my third year, right, in my new journey of life. Because bro, that's so crazy because I was with the company for 2 years, and then this is my like going into my third year of since my like rebirth of my new life,
Yeah,
and things are taking off, bro. You
that's
know what I
awesome.
mean? And it's the three, bro. Like it sometimes it takes 3 years, bro, but 3 years of just hard work, discipline, consistency, and God will provide, bro. And just I just kind of made a connection there with the three, bro. I'm like,
No,
okay, that's
that's
pretty
awesome,
cool.
dude. That's
That's dope.
awesome.
So I did have another question, bro. I was thinking about this. So with you pursuing the whole entrepreneurial thing, bro, um, how did that affect your family? What did your family how did your family feel about that? Were they all for it, or were they kind of like, no, you need to do this, or like how
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that?
Yeah, so my family, I'm Mexican, so
Yeah,
well, I'm an American, but
but yeah,
but
you're yeah,
I'm from Mexican descent. So my family, when they came over here, they were obviously fed this dream where you go to college, you go to school, you get a good education, you
right,
go to college, you get a good job, and then you can provide for your family. And so entrepreneurship was never really uh shown to me, bro.
yeah,
And so I had to kind of figure it out for myself, but luckily, I guess in my immediate family it was never shown to me. Luckily, I had an uncle who was a landscaper, and I've seen him grow from, having just him and a lawnmower to him. He actually does some of the army bases now
oh,
here in
oh yeah, yeah,
California,
yeah, yeah, for
so
sure,
big contracts, bro. And so to be able to see him go from just like a small apartment to being able to have a beautiful house and the beautiful family that he does now
yeah,
allowed me to see that it was possible, right? And so my family, I told my parents, when I graduated from high school, I don't really want to go to college. I kind of want to do something else. But my parents were really stuck on this. Well, no, you're gonna go to college. It's just more so about where are you gonna go,
yeah,
right?
right,
And so I went to University of San Francisco and I studied marketing and advertising, which was, a blessing. And it's funny because I kind of talk about it in a negative way
yeah,
because it wasn't what I wanted to do. But again, bro, it was a blessing.
part of the
It
process,
was a
bro,
part of the
part of the
process, man.
plan, bro,
It took me to that, next step.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. So entrepreneurship has always been an idea of mine. I never really knew what I wanted to be an entrepreneur in, like, or what kind of business I wanted to own.
yeah,
But then I said, you know what? Let me put my skills of art into, you know, and my skills of business together and create something that has meaning to me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, man. That's
Yeah, dude.
awesome. You know, that's cool. And I'm assuming like your family, they fully support you,
Oh, okay. I
you
guess
know,
I could go a little further as well. So when I
yeah.
first started off, at first they're like, "Yeah, okay, cool. He's just making hoodies. It's just another creative venture for Isaac, right?" They
Yeah.
didn't really think too much of it. And when I sold out of those first 50 hoodies, like real quick, they're kind of like, "Oh, okay. Maybe he wants to do something with this." I dropped another two or three items, and my family backed me up on those drops really, really, really big, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah, which was super cool. The only thing that hurt with that was that after the family support kind of died off, right?
Okay.
Then I had to realize, okay, my business wasn't, they were supporting me. They weren't supporting my business. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Like sometimes they're like, "Oh, now they're like, "Oh, Isaac, I haven't bought anything in a long time," right? And I'm like, "Don't, cuz
Yeah.
cuz this isn't made for you. Cuz
Right.
you'd never wear this. Let me
Yeah.
let
Right.
me, do this for the people that it's meant to be for,
Mm.
right?" So, but dude, my family's been super supportive, but they also, I think it's funny how they feel like an obligation. And I don't know if your family feels like that too, bro. Like
What
almost
to like to buy
like an
your merch and
obligation,
whatnot? Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they should, and I kind of want them to know, like, it's not about being obligated. It's when you see something that you do
Yeah.
like,
Right. That you
then
like.
you support it.
Yeah.
And I know you. I have your support always.
Yeah.
So
Right. For sure, bro.
yeah, dude, it's been
Uh,
cool. Ups and downs with my family through it. They've
yeah.
always believed in me. They've always backed me. Uh, yeah, dude, they're freaking awesome.
See that right there, like you said, your family always believed in you. So me personally, bro, like my family has always believed in me, but the problem I had was not believing in myself.
Mm,
That was something I struggled with, bro, heavy for years, bro.
yeah.
Because because
That's that's almost harder to get over
bro,
than,
that's
that's way
tough.
harder than to get over than your family not
Yeah, you
supporting
know
you,
what
bro.
I mean? Because you have people, and the thing is like people like they see the potential in you, but you don't see the potential in yourself. It's because there was a point in time, bro. Like I thought I was like failing. I thought I was failing at life, bro. And I was just like, what? I was lost, bro. Didn't really feel like I had a sense of direction, man, and just
Mm,
kind of like just felt like I just didn't know, just kind of didn't know who I was and lost a sense of myself, bro. So I had got off into other things that I probably should not have decided to get off into, but God allowed me to go through those things because there were lessons that I had to learn. And
yeah.
it took me a while to learn some of those lessons though, because I was young, bro. I was stubborn. Like I thought you couldn't tell me anything. I thought I was, the hottest on the block and, whatever else, man. But I went through, bro. I went through that a lot, bro. Not believing in myself, bro. And that was what hindered me a lot, on my journey. And I feel like that's kind of why I'm just now getting to the point, but it all worked out perfectly because it's all on God's timing, right? Because
Right.
I had to be prepped for this. He's not just gonna throw you, in the water if you can't swim, bro.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
gotta learn
Before
how.
the before
Yeah,
the Holy Land, man,
yeah,
you
you know what I
gotta
mean.
gotta go through the
You gotta learn
desert.
how to crawl. You gotta learn how to walk. You gotta learn how to run. You gotta learn how to jump. You gotta learn how to fly. You know what I mean? It takes time, bro. But I'm thankful and grateful for everything that I've experienced. But yeah, bro, that's why that's part of why I do what I do is because I had a hard time believing in myself, but I was able to overcome that, and now I believe in myself because it's like I see the 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 fruits of what I have done. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's like, no, bro, you can do it. You are able. You are capable. You are smart. You are amazing. You are awesome, Justin. Don't let anybody or anything else dictate that.
Yeah.
Like you are love, you are light, you are positivity, you are creator. You are an entrepreneur, bro. You are moving mountains. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's the thing. It's like when you start, and that's what I was saying earlier about speaking positively about yourself, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I would always speak negative about myself, bro. I'm like, what am I doing, bro? I'm so dumb for doing that, or whatever it is. I hate this, I hate that. I was kind of a negative person, bro. I had like a negative mindset, but a lot of that stemmed from just trauma that I had that I dealt with, like with my family or whatever it is that I've experienced, but mostly with my family, So quick story on this, and I'll get into this more on another episode, but I had got kicked out of the house, bro, like I was like 19. I like just turned 19, bro. I got kicked out, and that was what changed my life forever, bro. Like,
That's a tough time
yeah,
to
bro.
be
That
alone.
was, you know what I
Also,
mean? At 19, bro, you don't really, and I wasn't away at college. I was at home going to college. You know what I mean? I was living at home going to college. So it wasn't like I was away. So it's a little different if you already moved out and you're like you're out of
right?
college. But like to get the boot, in the midst of everything, bro, was like, yo, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And
that's tough.
it broke me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like it broke me, bro. And I just, as of like last year, bro, I just got my healing, bro, from that, like from dealing with that with my parents and whatnot. And but
That's beautiful. You were able to talk to them
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, for sure, most definitely, bro. Like we had that conversation and everything, and I had, it was completely open, but it was, bro, it was what I needed. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because I had to figure stuff out, but I just couldn't figure it out with my family. God was like, I have to isolate you. And that's what he'll do,
yeah,
bro. He'll
he will.
isolate you, bro, because for some people they have to be isolated in order for him to do his, in order for him to do his works and for you to get and see the fullness of his glory in your
Oh
life, bro.
yeah,
Like,
I've
you
been,
know what I mean?
with especially with the journey of Sad Smile, I've been pretty isolated for a while, and
Yeah, bro.
it's interesting to see how people, that you once really had like a strong connection with, just kind of fade after a while,
Yeah, bro.
and it's both good and bad because you're supposed to keep good
Of
relationships,
course.
um but at the same time, it can help you get closer to God and get closer to your mission.
Bro, yes. And that's what it was. It was like, during all that time, cuz I grew up in church, you know what I mean? Like my grandma has like a doctorate in Bible studies, bro. Like she has a
Oh wow,
PhD. Yeah, my grandma's a
cool.
doctor, scholar doctor, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So she has her PhD in like Bible studies or, whatever, and she got that at the age of 67, bro.
I was gonna say, bro, I think I might need to go back to
Yeah,
school and get
bro, like
myself one
she was,
of
bro,
those.
she was like almost 70 years old and got, bro, but that just goes to show you it's never too late, bro. And like with anything, not just with school, bro, but if you want to pursue a business, bro. You know what I mean? Like if there's anything you want to do, you can do it. I think
Yeah, at any age,
who was
man.
it? The rapper 2 Chains?
Hmm.
He was like 40 when he like blew up, bro. He was almost 40 years old when he blew up. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
crazy.
but that's
I
the
didn't know
thing, bro.
that.
It can happen at any time, bro. But you just got to make that decision. It's like, okay, if you really want it, you just got to go get it. It's not going to be easy, right? You got to put in the hours, you got to put in the time. There's going to be some sleepless nights. Like I said, I've been tired, bro. Like, but I'm not complaining about any of it because I'm doing what I love, bro.
Yeah,
And when you do what you love, it's not work, bro. It's just a way. It's just part of life, bro. Like
it
it's,
just
and
becomes,
that's the
yeah.
beauty of it, bro. It's like you don't get tired of it. I could stay up all day for this, bro. I'll stay up a week straight. I'll not eat, like, bro.
Oh
There's
yeah, it's like in you, right?
like
It like has to come
it's
out,
in you,
bro.
bro. Like I
Yeah.
was saying earlier, it's like, bro, you got that dog in you, bro. But that's just
Yeah.
yeah,
That talking.
bro. Like, got that dog in me, bro. You know what I mean? But you gotta bring that dog out, bro. But that's the thing. I bring that dog to every situation. And the thing is like that's something I struggle with too. Was my effort, bro. Like
Hmm.
I was lazy, bro. And I wouldn't always give my 100, bro. I wouldn't always give my all, and that's why I don't want to say failed in a lot of places, but that's why I had some losses, bro, because of my effort. Just kind of being just like nonchalant about a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
bro, and
very
not taking it
lackluster.
serious, bro. But what I've learned, bro, no matter what you do, even if you're just mopping the floor, bro, you clean it to the best that you can possibly do, bro. Like you
Yeah.
give it your all. Whenever you do anything, give it your all, do your best. And now it's coming back to me. I actually remember that because my dad would always tell me that, because my grandpa would always tell him that. And my dad would be like, "Oh, your grandpa always said, like, whenever you're doing a job or you're doing something, always do it your best."
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
it comes to cleaning, when it comes to working on your business, making a design or whatever, don't half-ass it, bro. Like, give it your all. Even especially in the gym for me, bro. Like, um, it's and the gym is like that's my second home, bro. That's like when I'm in the gym, bro. That's when I'm in a different place, bro. Like I can't even. It's just the love that's hard to explain, bro. Like,
No, I get it, man. I
bro,
totally get
it's like it's a
it.
different world, bro. It's like I'm on like cloud nine, bro. Like, yeah, I'm in the gym, but I'm not in the gym. Like, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I'm physically there, but mentally I'm not there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mentally
Hmm.
I'm in a different place, bro. I'm just, bro, pushing, bro. Like Bro, I will like push until I cramp, bro. You know what I mean? Like I will push myself, bro. Push past my
Yeah.
limits, bro. And that's the thing. You have to push yourself, bro. Like,
Oh, so actually,
yeah,
on a different podcast, I heard somebody say, and I guess it's a good question for you.
yeah.
I heard somebody say, "What comes first, mental strength or physical strength?"
Mental, bro. It's bro. I listen. I was just explaining this before you walked in. So the thing is, if you are already defeated mentally, you are defeated in every other way possible, bro.
Mm.
That's the thing. It starts with the mind. If you already have your mind made up that you can't do it, if it's too much, it's not enough, I'm not enough, whatever it is, bro, you will never see the results that you want, bro. And that's what I tell people. And that's why when I get people into training and working out, I don't start them off with, pushing a bunch of weight and this and that. I get them to the point first of mindset. You can do it. All right. And the thing is, when they're training, I'm talking to them the whole time. It's not like I'm just standing there watching 1, 2, 3, and I'm talking, okay, you got it. You got it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Push, push, push. You got it. You got it. I'm right here. I'm right here. You know what I mean? Letting them know, hey,
Right.
I got you. I'm right here. Like, you don't have to worry. I'm going to help you. You know what I mean? And you're going to help yourself. I'm going to help you help yourself.
I'm gonna help you,
Yeah,
bro.
you
Yeah,
know
I
what I
like
mean?
that.
And
I like
that's
that.
the thing. And that's the, bro. And just, you see the way I talk about it, bro. Like, it builds excitement, bro. Like, I genuinely love it, bro. And it's making me a little emotional, bro, because, like, bro,
You're good, bro.
I
You're
like,
good, man.
bro, I genuinely love helping people, bro. And that's just what it is. But,
That's beautiful,
like, I
man.
had to help myself before I could help others, bro. And, like, in the
Yeah.
Bible, it says, bro, how are you going to remove the speck out of someone else's eye if you have one in your eye, bro? Like, you got to
Totally.
remove the plank out your eye first, bro. And bro, that's the thing, bro. Like when I tell you I love it, bro, I love what I do, bro. Like I wouldn't want to do anything else, bro. And like, bro, just to help people, bro, to be a motivator, bro, and to just give everything that I have to other people, bro, and to see that progress. Like with Kane, for example, bro. When Kane first started, guy could barely bench 200 pounds, bro. Him and I just maxed 305 pounds on bench, bro.
Nice, dude.
When I saw him do that, bro, I was probably more excited than him. I was jumping, screaming, bro. I'm just like, bro, let's go. You know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm like, bro, you did it, bro. Like, but that's the excitement, bro. It's like, bro, look at what you did, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you can.
You proved it to
You know what I
yourself
mean?
right
It's
there,
like you
man.
came in here thinking like, I don't know, you weren't too confident about how you looked and this and that. But I'm like, bro, don't worry about that, bro. I told you, I got you, bro. Bro, I'm gonna lead you, bro. Just follow. And now I can pass the torch to him. You know what I mean? Because when I start my new job, bro, look, I hope I don't work there too long, bro. I hope my new boss doesn't see this. But the reason being is, bro, because like, I don't know if I did. But
Yeah, that's an edit
reason
right
being is, bro,
there.
because like I really love what I do, man. Like I said, I hate working with people. But the thing is, when I start my new job, bro, my schedule's gonna be, bro. It's like a mid shift, bro. It's 10:30 to 7. So that time I usually work out with him about 3-4 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, bro, like it's either gonna be late or super early in the morning. But I probably, you know what I mean. But he works early in the morning, so. But I'm glad for the past year I was able to build him up and pass the torch on. So now you take what I've taught you, keep it for yourself, and you help the next man, bro. I can still do the meals for you and whatnot. I might not be able to be there in the gym. I'm still here for you, bro. But now it's your turn, bro. You're up
Yeah,
next.
dude.
And
Well,
that's the
teach it.
thing.
What is it? Give a man a fish. He'll eat for one day.
Hey,
But
teach
if
a
you
man how to fish, man. He'll eat for forever,
forever,
eternity,
dude.
or something
You
like
know,
that.
that's cool though, bro. The
Yeah.
passion that you
Bro,
have
you
is
see what I'm saying, bro? And that's the thing. It's like, and this is what I tell people. If you aren't doing what you love, why are you doing what you're doing? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're doing it because you got to pay bills, but do you love what you're doing?
Oh,
Because
here we go. So it's
yeah,
it's it's please God by serving people,
there
you
you go.
know? And so one of these guys that I was going door to door and he told me he's like, "Oh, I have my own business." I was like, "Dude, I want to be in your shoes, right? Like I want to have my own business
Yeah.
cuz I don't want to work for a boss."
Mhm.
And he actually told me he's like, "When you have your own business, you actually have more bosses than when you worked for one boss cuz everybody's your boss, right?"
Yeah.
But if you turn that mindset from I have to listen to this person to I get to serve this person,
Exactly. Yeah.
then God not only will be more pleased with you, but bro, you'll see that, you'll be more pleased with yourself
I
as
like
well.
that.
You'll be more fulfilled. So
I like
don't
that.
think about the next job, as going in so much
Yeah, I like that.
to work for somebody else, bro. Go see who you can serve in that
Yeah,
realm, you know,
right.
because that's all part of the journey.
Right. See who I can serve and see what I can learn too. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And that's the thing too. I like that, Isaac, because I was kind of but coming off the last job, that's why I have that mindset. Because like, man, I hate working for people. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
because it just went how it went. But that's a great piece of advice because I start that job Monday, bro, and that's awesome.
yeah,
Kind of give me a
yeah,
fresh mindset about it. It's like don't look at it as like, oh, I don't want to be here. Look at it as like, no, I want to be here so that way I can help the people that I have to help in the industry that I'm in
yeah.
and learn from whatever, because there's a reason God is placing me there, right? He's placed me there
Exactly.
for a reason. Is even if it's for a long time or a short time, if it's for a season or whatever, there's something for me to gain from that experience.
Yeah,
Just like I was with that company for 2 years, bro. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about an industry I had no idea existed. I learned a lot about myself, bro, and I improved drastically, bro, just in my whole process with sales and just communication, talking to people, and just building connections and networking, bro. Like getting, having the opportunity to travel to all these different states, go to these events, meet different people, and sit at dinner tables with millionaires, bro, and people that own all these different companies and whatnot, bro. Like that was insane, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm at the table with these people and networking with these people, bro. And I'm just like, bro, like this is crazy. But the thing is, bro, what I tell people, the life I've lived up until this point, since my journey, bro, I prayed for. That's what a lot of people. I always say that, bro. I'm like, I prayed for the life that I live, and I was specific when I prayed, bro. And that's the thing. You have to be specific when you pray, because you
yeah,
can pray, oh, I want a new job. You can get a new job, but what specifically do you want to be
yeah.
doing?
But then you're mopping.
You know what I mean? Exactly. There you're
Which isn't bad,
yeah.
but they,
But if that's not,
but
you know
if
what
you're
I
going
mean?
backwards,
But yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Try to go forward.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
With
And that's the
everything.
thing. I was very specific. I said, God, I specifically want a job where I can travel. Everything's paid for. My hotels are paid for. Flights are paid for. This and that. I can make new connections, have new experiences, and just be open to something I've never experienced before. I want something new. I specifically, and bro, when I tell you everything I asked for, bro, God gave me.
Hmm.
And that just shows, bro, the power of prayer. Just like how, and that was what I was gonna say earlier when you're talking about you always pray for your mom and whatnot, bro. The power of prayer, bro. Bro, it works. Prayer works, bro.
Yeah,
Like you can't tell
yeah,
me different, bro. And you can't tell you different because your own experience, bro. I've experienced it, bro, myself.
totally.
I've felt God. I've felt the presence of God. I've felt the love of God, bro. Like I see God every day. When I look around me, bro, where I'm at, my car that I drive, the house I live in, bro, the me being here, bro, this is all a reflection of God's work, bro. And that's what I try to get people to see. It's like you
Yeah,
can
I like. Have you ever heard of Myron Golden? No, he's
Myron
just
Golden
he's
sounds
on like a
familiar.
YouTuber, and he preaches but he preaches about how the Bible is so applicable to life, right?
Bro, it's the
And
manual,
like he
bro.
goes on to say that you can open your eyes and you can look, but you can't make yourself see.
Mm-hmm.
You can listen, but you can't make yourself hear.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all a gift from God, bro. So wherever you're at in your life, really understand that's a gift from God. Whether
Literally,
it's
bro.
whether it feels like it's happening to you, let it happen for you. You know.
Exactly. Let it happen for you, bro. And what came to my mind, we're saying it is like the reason why I probably had so many ups and downs, not ups and downs, but so many just areas of just when I was unstable and just kind of didn't, you know what I mean? Didn't really have my stuff together, but I wasn't putting God first.
Hmm.
That's the thing though. And that's what we have to realize. God wasn't the center of my God wasn't the center of my attention. You know what I mean? My attention was on money, girls, just trying to live a fast life, bro.
Yeah,
And
idolizing other
yeah,
things, right?
idolizing other things, cars, and you know what I mean? Like trying to just like live a life for people, not living a life for me, bro. Not living a life for
Yeah.
God. I was trying to just have a certain image.
Well, those are tests and lessons too,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
So when I was able to sell those good amount of hoodies in the beginning, I was like, oh, bro, I can make so much money off of this,
Right.
and then I started chasing the money and forgetting about taking care of the people that helped me get there. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
And
And
so when you go back to actually creating the relationships,
mm-hmm.
then the money just becomes a byproduct,
Bro,
bro.
exactly. And the thing is like
And you use the money to help the
to
people
help,
again,
right? And the thing is, you chase money, you'll forever be chasing money, bro.
Hmm.
That's the thing. You will forever chase money, and you will never feel satisfied. you'll never feel like you have enough. I was just having a conversation with one of my buddies about that out in Arizona. He's like, bro, I never feel like I have enough. He's like, bro, it's like, yeah, I got this. I make this much money, this, and this. But he's like, but rich people, they never feel like it's enough. They always are trying to find a way to get more, to get more. But that, bro, that's not a life I want to live, bro. I don't want to live a life feeling like I don't have enough, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially when you have a lot of money, because more money, they say, more money, more problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I don't want those problems. You know what I mean? And it's like you said, money's a byproduct, bro. You put in the work, money will come, but don't focus on the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
you focus on your product, you focus on the art, bro. Like, and then you just like, you know what? Let me just put the hoodies out there. And then, bro, what happened? God was like, boom. You know what? I'm gonna bless you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But that's the thing. It's like when you take your mind off the money, bro, put your focus on, doing something to help someone else, bro.
Right, to serve
Bro,
people,
to
right?
serve, God will give you, bro. He'll give you direction, bro. Just like that's what I've been doing for the past month and a half, bro. Without having a job, all my bills have been paid. I don't know how, but all my bills have been paid. I'm not behind on anything, bro.
Yep.
It's a blessing, bro. And the thing is, when I would start to be like, I would just not worry about it, and then boom, like, bro, get a random $700, like in the mail from California, and I haven't lived in Cali in 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm
Yeah,
just
it
like,
all
bro,
just
like
works
God is
out,
just like, I
man.
got you. Like, don't trip, bro. Like, I got you.
Keep
Don't
going,
trip.
man. Keep
You know what I
going.
mean? Don't trip, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, I got you. Keep working on what you're working on. I will provide. I will take care of that.
It's funny
You know?
because Corey helped me start Sad Smile,
Yeah.
and there was times throughout the 3 years where money would get tight, and I would reach out to him and be like, "Bro, I need a job. Just hook me up with a job wherever you're working."
Yeah.
And he would literally say, he's like, "No, you need to figure
He
it
said
out,
no.
bro. Like, you need to go. You're on this path." And I'm so thankful to have a friend like him, bro, because
It's awesome, bro.
he puts reality into perspective sometimes,
Yeah.
where even like my own household can't do that for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And that's not to talk bad about Lizzie, because Lizzie has had, dude, she's freaking pushed me so much to be able to do this. But Corey has really been that person where, he says, dude, this is your mission. Like, remember that, and
Yeah,
remember
bro.
that this is your mission, and go serve the people. Let the money be a byproduct, and your life will be taken care of
Awesome,
for
bro.
you by God,
He's
man.
he's like a guide, bro. He's just kind of just someone that God has placed in your life to, bro, help you
Oh
navigate
yeah,
the
dude,
waters, bro.
totally,
You know what I
totally.
mean? That's awesome, bro. I love that, and that's what I was gonna, this question popped in my head. What is your community like? That supports you, with your business. Like you said, you got Corey, here doing that. You know, what's the importance of having that? You know what I mean? Like, how important is that to you, having that, that foundation, but more so like that support system, bro?
Yeah,
You know
dude.
what I mean?
Well, so many people talk about being like a self-made millionaire, and I did it myself. I'm self-taught. And the reality of it, dude, is that nobody does anything by
No.
themselves. Or maybe they do them by themselves, but nobody does anything important by themselves,
Right.
Because again, it goes back to the purpose of life is to serve people, bro. And so when you have people around you that are willing and able to help serve you,
Yeah.
then you can be filled with the glass and be able to serve other people as well.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Um, that's kind of my immediate community, right? But dude, just the Sad Smile community as a whole
Yeah.
has been, oh my gosh, dude, it's a blessing. It's a
That's dope,
blessing,
bro.
for everybody, bro. Every customer has been so open and so able to be vulnerable to the point where we can find strength in being vulnerable with each
That's
other,
awesome,
you
bro.
know. One of
Yeah.
the girls walked into I won't say her name, but one of the girls walked into the pop-up shop, and she's like, "Man, I really relate with this." She's like, "My mom's an alcoholic. She's going through rehab right now." And I was like, "Bro, that's crazy that you say that, because literally 4 or 5 years ago, I was in the exact same place,
Right.
and to
Right.
be able to, and when I said that, her face was like, what? Like,
Exactly,
there's
bro.
more people like me, who are
Yeah,
dealing
bro.
with the same things. And so, just being able to serve the community uh uh in a way that allows me to be vulnerable and learn from myself as well,
Yeah.
or learn for myself, but not from myself, because again, it's all about having the people around you that
Right.
are willing to do the work with you, man.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. That's awesome. And that's another thing too, bro. It's like, when you're doing what you're doing, with your business, your entrepreneur, and the message you're putting out there. And same thing, with me when I'm doing my messages on Instagram, and I'm talking and just giving little pieces of advice, and just dropping light. It's like, bro, you never know who's watching you, bro. And the
Yeah.
thing is that there's a lot of people that are, just watching you through, through the window. You know what I mean? It's like they haven't come out the door yet, but they're watching you, bro. But
Oh
they
yeah.
look up to you, bro.
Yeah.
And you're motivating these people, because I've had people, DM me, because I used to post these videos called Word of the Day. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
do.
yeah, today's Word of the Day. That's what I was doing. Word of the Day is, keep pushing, push, or whatever. And then I would, put a little twist on it, and then put a message behind it.
Yeah.
Bro, I would have people DM me. It's like, hey, like, we're looking forward to those videos. And it's like this, and that. But it's like, bro, like, and I had no idea, bro, but I was actually helping people, bro. Like, helping people. Some people needed that advice, needed those
Oh
videos, bro.
yeah.
Those people need that, bro,
Yeah.
because sometimes they don't have anyone else in their corner, bro. And they
Yeah.
feel all alone, bro. You know what I mean? They feel alone. They feel sad, bro. They feel like all hope is gone and lost. And then you have someone that comes on talking about, oh no, hope isn't lost. Like, no, you can do this, you can do that. Like, and it's like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
it
dude. So like,
like
kind of to
attracts, bro.
go with that too. It's like the ability to be vulnerable and show that vulnerability
Yeah,
allows you
bro.
to gain strength.
Yes,
So I just
bro.
want to thank you, bro. Like I know you got emotional earlier, but dude, like to me, that was so fucking sick, dude. That was so sick. Like
Yeah,
for
bro.
you to be so real and so passionate about something like that, and to be, you know you didn't like say like, oh bro, cut the video, like let me go, like let me take a minute. Like no bro, it's real, and that's what we need to realize. Like we're all just living life for the first time, and that's one of the things that my mom taught me.
Oh, come on,
When I
man.
when I saw my mom going through it, it's like she taught me that she's just going through life for the first time. Like we all look up to her, our parents, as like these superheroes, right?
Yeah,
But they're
bro.
just going through it also, bro, and they're
Bro.
trying their best,
Come
and
on, man.
that made me realize that the only thing that I can do is try my best as well.
That's it, bro. Try your best, bro. And to go back on the rebirth thing, bro, it's new life for her, bro. It's a rebirth, bro. And like with me, bro, I had a rebirth, bro. Like turning away from my old ways, going into new ways, bro. And I'm not gonna say, it was always a straight and narrow path when I did, bro. Like, when you decide to turn away from certain things, and you take a different turn, bro, the enemy, bro, will attack, bro. And that's the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
You'll get put in situations, bro, where you might slip up. And I have slipped up, bro. You know what I mean? It's not always easy, but you gotta keep going. That's the thing, bro. You have to keep your feet moving. That's one thing I tell people. It's like, just don't stop. Even if you have to like take, bro, the smallest steps,
Yeah.
you have to keep those feet moving, bro. You cannot stop, bro. Like, you have to keep pushing. You gotta keep going, bro. Like, there's if you stop, that's it. Then you got to start over again if you stop. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the beauty of it, bro. Like you said, your mom is getting new life again, bro. It's like, but we have so many different rebirths, though. I feel like we go
Oh yeah.
through different parts of life where it's like you're born again. Okay, I'm born again. I'm born again. But each time it gets better and better and better, bro. If you allow it to make you better,
Right.
you know what I mean? That's the cool part about life, bro. It's like you learn so many different things, bro, and just as my journey, bro, just getting older and whatnot, bro. A lot of things I thought were important, I don't care about anymore. They're not important at all, and I realized that important things in this life, the biggest one of all, and it says it in the Bible, is love, bro. You
Hmm.
have to love people, bro, and have a loving heart, and spread that love, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Love, peace, joy, kindness, bro. It's all about treating people with respect, bro. Giving. You know what I mean, bro? I love giving, bro. Like bro, I was so happy to give you
Yeah,
that
dude.
book. I'm like, bro,
Thank you,
I
man.
love
Thank
giving
you.
people. Like when I have my run, my event tomorrow, bro. First 10 people, bro. I'm like handing out, surprises and whatnot. But everyone is gonna get something. I have something for everyone that attends.
That's cool, man.
It's like I want to give to people, but this run that I'm hosting, by the way, it's not just like, um, just cause or whatever. Like, yeah, it's to promote my, my business and whatnot. But at the same time, bro, I'm actually gonna, speak before, and just kind of just, hey, just thank you guys for being here. But the reason we're here is to just, just motivate people and show you, like, yeah, you can do anything you want, man. Like, and I don't know how many times I'm gonna repeat that, bro. you can do anything you want. It's just a matter of getting up and going. And even people that decide to show up tomorrow and they don't run, they walk, hey, at least you made it. You know what I
Right.
mean? It shows me that something that there's something in you that motivated you to want to be better. Because it's probably something you hadn't been doing, but you're like, you know what, let me get out and go for a run. And that's something I always tell people: try to be better by at least 1% every day.
That's funny,
Try,
bro.
try to
That
do
was
try to
literally in
do
my head.
one thing new every day, or incorporate one new thing into your routine,
Yeah.
even if it's just like reading one page of a book a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because one page turns into three, turns into five, turns into 10. Next thing you know, the whole book is read, and then you're picking up another book, bro. Like, I hate reading, but that's something that, like, I'm going to, like, get in. Like, I have so many books, bro. I have so many books. And most recent book I have is Atomic Habits, which I heard is a great book. I don't know
It
if you've
is.
read it,
Yeah.
but yeah, Atomic Habits. But that's gonna be my next read, bro. I've heard nothing but great things about it, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that, for me personally, that I need to read,
Yeah.
whatnot, and pick up some more books on, like, financial literacy and whatnot as well too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Well, I think it's super important, like to yeah, form those habits, bro. And in forming those habits, a lot of the times you will get crushed, right?
yeah,
Like, let's say you usually wake up super late. You're somebody that wakes up at 10 o'clock.
yeah,
Maybe that might not even be late for some people. A lot of people with mental health tend to sleep throughout the entire day, so mental
yeah,
health issues. So let's just say, for example, you wake up at 10 o'clock usually, dude. But now you set a goal to wake up at 9,
mm-hmm.
right? I mean, it's 1 hour. It's not very much earlier, but it's progress, right? But you only make it to 9:30. A lot of people, or you only end up waking up at 9:30. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are gonna go, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah,
I already failed. Like, but no, bro, you're already 50% better than you were
bro, exactly,
yesterday.
right,
Like,
yeah,
so Atomic Habits talks about that a lot. It's like just doing little increments.
yeah.
You know, um, I don't know if you have you ever do you listen or read Jordan Peterson.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Not
definitely check him
familiar.
out, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely check him out. But he talks about that as well. Just when people want to change their lives, they think about making this huge change, right?
Yeah, bro.
And they're not looking small enough. They're not being humble enough
Yeah,
to realize that you could change just a tiny little thing and it will make your entire year that much better than the
right.
last year,
Yeah,
So
100%.
when you look to, I think, I guess a piece of advice for anybody listening is, if you're trying to change your life, change the
The
smallest
little
things
things.
first,
Yeah, right. It's the little
and
things,
then
bro.
eventually, it'll become a big monster that will help you,
Yeah. And
storm the
that's
castle.
that's something that, my dad, has always told me too, that he's like, son, it's the little things. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
yeah, there's the big things are there. Okay, yeah, you got, but it's the little things. Just even if it just comes down to making your bed in the morning. Little things like that can make the biggest difference, bro. And the thing is, especially, talking about the whole entrepreneurial thing, I feel like, just as an entrepreneur, you have to have good habits, bro. Like, and the biggest thing I've learned, you have to have a routine, bro. Like, a daily routine. It's like, if you don't, you're kind of just be all over the place. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just like, I don't want that. Just like, oh well, maybe after this out. No, like, let's set some time up. Like, okay, this time I'm gonna go to the gym. This time, okay, after that I'm gonna come on work on my podcast for an hour or two. I'm gonna make up some meal plans, workout plans for, whatever. And that's the thing. And that's honestly what, that the time that I have from my job off, from not working, it gave me that time to really kind of get a routine in place, and it kind of helped me get organized. It created some organization and structure, bro, because as an entrepreneur, bro, you have to have that, bro. If not, everything's going to be all over the place. You're never going to know, you're just going to be you don't want to be a mess, bro. That's the thing. It's like, you don't
Yeah.
want to be sloppy, bro. Like, and you want to be credible too. You want to show people, like, okay, he's a credible man. Like, just like how you told me, okay, yeah, bro, I'm gonna try to come to the run, but I do have jujitsu at, this time. Like, you're like, hey, like, I got stuff to do, bro. Just letting you know, but like, yeah, I'll make it if I can. But I like that, and that's something I've learned, bro. Is like, you gotta have a routine in place, bro. Like, you gotta have like a set, just like at least like 5 things that like you do every day. So like for me, it's like, wake up. First thing I do every morning is like I go in the backyard, give my gratitude to God. Thank you for waking me up this day. This will be the best day of my life. My dad has been telling me to say that since I was a kid. Because you know what? One day I'm gonna wake up and it will literally be the. But I've had a lot of best days of my life.
Yeah.
Up until this point, you know what I mean? But
Totally.
but I just keep saying that because one day it's literally gonna be. I'm gonna go. This is the best day of my life. Like today, bro. This is the best day of my life. Who would have known I'd be sitting here, bro, in a bro, doing a podcast,
This
bro.
is
You know what I
freaking
mean?
awesome.
All right, yeah. So I just kind of want to transition here because I remember you were talking about your one-on-one hoodie, bro. I was watching your story. You were like, I'm just so mind blown. I just sold this hoodie in under an hour, whatnot. How did that feel, bro? To have something like that go so quick. You know what I mean? And just from where you started and just where you're at now, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that I like that end part. Where I first started to now. I was fortunate enough to where like my first drop sold out pretty quickly, so that was pretty cool. But
yeah,
to sell a one of one is way different, right? Because not so much planning goes into it. It's more like just an expression and an artistic piece. And so, that comes really, really deep from the heart, right? And it's not at all from the brain. It's all from the heart. So, when that sells, right, within an hour, it was just mind blowing, bro. And it really showed me that God was on my side,
Yeah, bro.
And dude, it's funny because like rent was coming up, and I'm like, oh man, like if I had a little bit extra, this would be nice. Like I hate. No, I think I had just paid rent actually. I was like, man, I wish I would have a little bit more in my bank account right now. And then boom, that hoodie sold.
Boom,
so
just
it was
like
real
that,
nice,
bro.
dude. So
that's awesome, bro.
yeah, man.
For sure, man. Well, Isaac, man, I do thank you for today, man. Thank you for coming on here. Thank you for being willing to just talk about your story and everything, man. And it means a lot, to me, and I'm sure others out there, what you're doing right now, bro. Like
Thanks,
this is awesome. Something that, just to spread that awareness, bro. And also I like the creative, the creative side of it, because there's other artists out there and people that have that, kind of creative, creative mindset. There's so many different ways that you guys can put that creativeness into work, into art, make it into clothing or whatever, bro. If you want to design water bottles or design shoes, whatever, putting your story, slap it on a bottle, slap it on a t-shirt, and that, that's awesome, man. And so last question I do have for you, bro, if there's anything you just want to leave us with today that you want to leave the people with, bro, any advice or, anything, bro, what would it be?
Yeah, dude. I think most importantly is that, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Everybody has a journey, but there's been people on a similar journey before you, and so you're not alone in the world, right? And so if you ever need help with anything, whether it be mental health, business, or anything, there's people out there in the world that are willing to help you, and God's always there as well, man. So
Come on, man.
yeah, dude.
Love it, brother. All right, man.
Thank you for having me on the show,
bro.
I
Anytime,
appreciate it.
bro.
And the first one, man, I feel blessed.
First one, let's go. Get your merch, guys. Don't forget, get your merch. SADSMILE.co.
Yeah, SADSMILE.co. I got a pop-up shop coming up this weekend. You'll probably won't upload it by then, but
okay.
Yeah, pop-up shop. I'll let you guys know some new collections coming soon, and yeah, check us out on Instagram at SADSMILEClothing.co, and I'll see you guys around.
Awesome, guys. Appreciate it. Str8 Talk Podcast. Here it is today. Follow my Instagram at Jesston Jesstonw, and my fitness page as well too. You can find that on my Instagram as well too. But that'll be all for today, guys. Much love, peace, happiness, all that good stuff. That's it. Later.
Peace.